Hola. Lovely to see you too, Jeff. Isn't she lovely? I had to get my ass up. Shit, I took it out. Uh, um, you reported your scammer. Uh oh. Isn't she wonderful? What is this? Isn't she precious? More precious than ever more. And I never. That part. Hey, Jeff. So I ended up making my burritos. This today. And when I tell you I went to sleep, I had two of those. After I made them big ass, thick ass burritos with the extra large shell, I drank some water and I had a hateful burp. Brrr. Then I went to sleep. And now I'm here. Hey, Shay J, I'll see you tomorrow. Uh-uh. Baby, don't deposit. Listen, if a person don't have their own checking account to deposit their checks in, don't you deposit no checks into shit. Because if they ain't got no checking account, they could go to the check cashing places and have them take $3, $4 out, and they could get their coins. But don't you put no checks in your account because you're gonna be the one to get fucked over. I did have beans. I did have some beans, Tracy. I laid them out real smoothly. I need some water. So don't be dumb. Try to be nice and love with somebody and fuck up your credit and your bank account because they coming after your ass. So don't do that. You can't do that. Everything you can't do. And that's one thing, boo boo, you can't do. Because you won't be able to what? Kiki fall out. You won't be able to. Shit. Bitch, I gotta work. Just when I thought my ass was chilling and profiling. Bitch, I got to work. I really have to fucking work. Hey, Jill, wait a minute. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do request off. Okay. Um, After the show, you having a birthday party at the Falcon. Uh-oh. Well, have a good time, Jill. Because after the show, I'm going home. It's like, no, I think after the show, I may be driving up to Palm Springs, honestly. So I could be there and I could check in at the crack of ass. And I could check in at 9 a.m. I want to be there to lay down and relax. Um, and shit. I don't know why I just didn't say give me that spot for the whole weekend. Cause bitch, I could just drop me some seasonings and a little groceries up there, and I'd have been up in that hotel cooking. Cause it's a whole kitchen. It's a whole two-bedroom apartment where I'm staying tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Thursday. You know what? I don't normally decorate my place for Christmas because it's only me and it don't make no sense. But I have been thinking about decorating my big window in the front, just putting some stuff up around there. But I really don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, Mariah just loves me. Um, You staying in Anaheim close to work this weekend. Smart. Very smart. So you can get your ass there because shit is going on. And hoes need their jobs. Thank you, Jeff. I love you too. Instagram popping, YouTube popping, we're popping. Shit. I need to figure out what am I putting. I was cute last night, y'all. I was too cute last night, so I'm gonna try to get cute again tonight. But I ain't gonna wear what I wore. Show us your Christmas tree, Jeff. I'm not gonna have a Christmas tree, baby. I just said, Jeff, and I think I know I ain't crazy. I know I just said I was thinking about doing the window of my front, my big window, but that's not a guarantee though, cause I ain't gonna really be here anyway. I'm really not watching too much of shit, but Living Single is playing in the background. So I need to figure that out. But I'm not gonna be here for Christmas like that. I'm gonna be in the ATL. Ho, ho, and ho. I really want to go to New York. No tea, no shade, no pickle lemonade. Me and my just was talking, and I was like, bitch, I'm kind of really feeling New York for Christmas. You know, just to be out there because it's Christmas, the lights and stuff. And I'm like, ooh, but it may be cold like it was when I went before. And then we was like, well, if we gonna be in Christmas, I mean New York for Christmas, we staying them extra days for New Year's. And I'm like, uh-oh. But you can't go to the ball drop. They're gonna have all that blocked off. Which that's fine, because I wasn't really trying to be that close to people anyway. It is perfect during the holidays. I did it once. I went out to New York for Christmas and stayed there for New Year's, and it was beautiful. Come to Sacramento. Maybe December. I'm working on something to come out there in December to the Bay Area because I know it's zero below zero. Good drag shows in New York. I have no idea where to see a drag show. Go to Lips. That's the only place I know for a fact they have a constant drag show. Go to Lips. Other than that, and Lips is a restaurant, so you could chew and watch a show. But I don't know no gay bars in New York at all. At least now when they do drags, hell, I don't even know. I went to one club, one bar. They had go-go dances, and one of the go-go dancers was just throwing his thing all around. And my friends were like, go tip him. Baby, that man is big all over the place. I'm not taking my small self up there trying to put nothing in nothing. The way he grabbing them people's hands and all that, put his legs around their shoulders. Have I been to Baltimore? Nope, I ain't never been to Baltimore. Cause when I do, I'ma sing "Good Morning Baltimore." I will not. I don't think this year I would be at Lips this year. Well, who knows what the next year holds? I was going this year though for my birthday because I was gonna go to New York for 2 days, but I ended up going to Atlanta, which I really should have took my ass to New motherfucking York. May May, bitch, I had to get on here because I made me some homemade burritos. Bitch, I made two of them, and when I tell you they have put the itis on me, so after I rolled over, I had to get up. I'm like, bitch, get up because if you don't, maybe they're gonna be looking and calling and say that bitch didn't show up to work. Show did because I was asleep. And my mind wasn't programmed on being at work neither. Girl, please. Love you dearly, but I almost slept the night in as we lay. No, I never lived in Baltimore. I only lived one other place in California, and I still lived in California, and that was Houston. And I was in Houston for 2 months and left that bitch. I'm out this bitch. I'm out this motherfucking bitch. And shit, I ain't been back to Houston since I left. Mm-mm, no, ma'am. But I'm trying to go back in December as well. I'm trying to do a good week in Texas. And that's from Houston to Dallas. I just wanted to change. I really needed a change. I needed to do something different with myself. And then a great opportunity came up with me getting a condo. Um, so I tried it out, and I didn't like it. And I brought my ass right back with no problem. You love this shirt, Kiki Fallout? Yeah. So that's what happened. But I'm thankful that I did do, I did try to move out of California, and I realized I don't like really living outside of California, and I didn't like Houston. Not to live there because the weather was too much for me. It was way that weather 112 and storming do not mix with California, and I'm California. Mm-hmm. No, I wasn't homesick because I was still coming home. I was going like back and forth, so that was fine with me. It was that weather. It was 112 and storming, flooding, and I'm from California. Anything like that means we having an earthquake. Houston don't have earthquakes. They used to 112 weather and storm. So I took the everything into consideration, and I just got the hell back up out of there. Come get this shit. Drop that pod off. No, Rona. Drop that pod off and let me fill this bitch back up with my shit and come get this shit. I'm going back home. And we're home. No, Rona. Sure did. I sure did. Yeah, they is bipolar over there in Houston with the weather. And you like Houston, that's your city. That's your place. That's your home state. All right. They have floored me. But I can say I never felt like, oh, this is home. I could really live here. I never felt that way. I like Houston. I like Texas, Dallas, Texas. I've been to them places. So I like Texas. It didn't give me like, oh, this is gonna be it. It didn't give me that. Now in Atlanta gives me, oh, bitch, you can park it here. It's so hot, and it seems like it's burning my mouth. I lived in history your whole life, and that's always giving me. Yep, bipolar. Back it off. 1 minute it's hot, 1 minute it's raining, 1 minute just doing whatever. Then it's I can't. One time we was out and it just started raining. 15 minutes later, the sun came booming out, dried up all the damn water that just went on the damn concrete and the floor in the grass. And oh, she's strong in the face, yeah. So shit. At the same damn time. and you just sitting there like, bitch, the sun is gonna be out like this, and you just want to rain. You just see rainbows and shit everywhere, and then the rain stopped, but it's just burning the fuck up. See, I can't do this. Mm-mm. It's definitely more affordable. Really, right now it is, but honestly, that shit finna go up. The skin graft. Mm. Cause you need somebody fucked up her jaw. Ah. Delta work. Girl, did you talk to Morgan McMichaels? Atlanta's already going up. Shit, Atlanta's already going up. 1,000 and 1,400, one bedroom in a studio. Uh. That's like out here. Girl, let me tell you, last night it went down again. Oh, Delta work. Delta work. Just know it went down again. It went down again, girl. Oh my gosh. Just picture at Mickey's. Just picture the dressing room with Rose. But it was a little bit more calmer, a little more calmer. However, uh, the door of Pandora box got open last night, and whatever I felt, I definitely said. I definitely said. I said everything that I felt. Sure did. And the gag of it was, girl, I was so calm and peaceful. Girl, Morgan has guts. You has guts to talk to Morgan. But Morgan, oh my God, she was fantastic. Amazing. You know it. We are too old for the bullshit. And bitch, when I told you I hit history with facts, girl, now pop, 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 pop. Get them out of here. For me, stop it us. Sure did, sister. And for some reason, people always say, bitch, you must have been holding that in because we ain't never heard you, whatever. You be cool. Yeah, I'm always cool. I was cool tonight. Said, LaShance, you was good on the show. You was really good. But Morgan, oh my God, she was fantastic. Whoa! That man was so excited about Morgan, and we key. Tell that girl you was good. I enjoyed your number. But Morgan, oh my gosh. Whoa! And I'm like, she ain't did shit on nothing, but took her ass out there and something slutty and slung her little ass around and some blonde hair and looked like a little hoe. And he just having a fit because she climbing on people, bouncing on them and shit, stepping on their feet, drinking their drinks, knocking over their drinks. And he got horny off of Morgan. Sure did. He thought she was fantastic. He said, whoa! All he needed to say was cheese and crackers. No, we love you. Talking shit about some message, guys. It's a funny old story. Oh yeah. It's a old, way back in the day before Drag Race was even thought of. Um, this is what we're talking about. Me and Delta. This we talking about 25 years of working together. So put it that way. We have a lot of stories about a lot of people, and a lot of us done been through a lot of shit. Morgan wasn't even wearing pads back then. It happens all the time. Yes, it does. We have been around each other and seen some shit just happen. Girl, you just see that. hmm So, me and Delta was in the show, right? And I think I just moved to LA or whatnot, and I had a car, but for some reason it was just happened to be traffic, and it was a little bit more traffic and longer. It was long, but it was a lot of traffic. So I get in there. I'm not late, but I'm just like pressing it. So I'm just like, ooh. So I get in the back and whatever, and I'm like, okay, I made it. So the MC was he always real, this antsy and all this shit. So he had to bust out and say something. Yeah, because I don't want to have to yell. Uh, baby, yell at who? Because you're not going to yell at me. It won't be no yelling up in here. Not at me. It won't be. I promise you that. That's what you won't be doing. Raising no voices or yelling or doing nothing. Because you do that to me, it's going to be a problem. And I was younger then, so it was nothing for me to snatch that bitch up real quick in the corner and body slam that up in the corner. But me and Delta to Kiki out there, I don't want to have to yell. Yell at who? Not me. Bitch, please. I know you tripping. You got to be tripping. You ain't, baby. I don't even think it's that serious. Because you yell at me, it's not going to work. That's what I told him, Scorpio. Uh oh. I looked at Delta. Uh oh, girl. Who? No. His name was Jason. And that bitch used to do Lucy. Just a nervous, frantic mess. Trying to yell us. I don't want to have to yell, baby, you're not. And if you do, you're not going to do it at me. I promise you that. Because I'm going to yell back. And I probably swing. So you're not going to yell over here. You calm all that down. Drop that down. And he did. And we had a wonderful show that night. But I don't know who he was talking to. Oh, Lord. What's wrong with the children? Rainy days. What you doing, whore? I thought I was supposed to work with you somewhere. You want to yell? Stick and move. That's what happened. We would have been sticking and moving. Little short bitch. He did get red. Red the shit out of Jason. Little out of Lucy performing whore. Ah, yes. Shit. What you feel defeated and unmotivated about? Cause I don't feel defeated. I do be feeling unmotivated though. Like sewing. I have been doing so much sewing in the past 2 days that I have done in a very long time. Before I would sew up something, whatever, I sit it to the side. That's it. But this go round, I have been so motivated to sew because I'm looking forward to something that I'm happy about. Not running. And that I want to look good at too. So I wanted new shit. So I went and got some fabric, and I was in the motivation mood of sewing, but I didn't feel defeated. So you a shirt. I'm gonna show you a. I'm gonna sew you a shirt with Velcro, so I can snatch it off with my t-shirt and my panties on. Oh, that's gonna be hot. Waiting for you. I swear I was Beyonce doing that number, bitch. You can't even tell me I wasn't Beyonce or a backup dancer. I got my little steps and shit together. How I wanna move it. Wah, 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 wah. Yes, I'm about to do that number. Don't sleep on me. I still got time. It'll be done before this year is up. Put it that way. I just got to make sure I know the first, at least the first verse of the damn t-shirt and my panties. Then I go into something else, and from there it's all love and war, baby. It's if it's gonna rise, it's gonna rise. I am going to perform it. I've been working on it. Like I've been listening to it and trying to get my mind into it and figure out how I want to switch it from one song to the next. Do I want to be able to take it off? Do I want to be able to pull it over my head? You know, I could put some Velcro in the back. I could do little things to it. I'm just trying to map it all out in my brain. So once I get it together, I'm ready. It's about what do I want to have on underneath. You know, I ain't never wore garter belts and lingerie and shit. You know, like that. So I'm like, ooh, do I want something like that on? Do I just want to keep it on? You know, do I just want to perform in my t-shirt and my panties? It's a lot of things I got to think about, Poppy. It's like, damn, because that's like, do you take your shit off? Do you keep it on? You know, do you use it and use it as a sex, little object? Do you play with it, lift it up, show a little bit? Like, what do you do? But it's gonna come together. I can't. I can't. Where my remote? I can't. I can't slide out. Please excuse me. I have on the dun. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm in some really nice duns. Whatever feels right about the motivation thing. I don't know, just try to find your happiness for something. See, like my biggest thing is for me. I did see my girl on the Breakfast Club. She had read and told all truth. Um, like sewing, I have to be motivated for that. And I'm not always in that mood to want to do that. But now that I know I have something coming up, I'm excited about, and I want new stuff, that motivates me to get my ass together and get on the machine. Bitch, sew you something and shut the fuck up. So that was my motivation. But if I don't have the motivation for it, I can't do it. Because my mind is not there. My heart not there. I'm not there. So I can't do that. I had just cut Snaggy out and told Snaggy to send me my motherfucking fabric. You know what that bitch did? That bitch started cutting up my fabric. You the motivation, so get to it. That sound like almost a Ike and Tina situation. Like you gonna bop a bitch in a minute. Let me be your motivation. Pay out. Get on that machine. Uh-oh. But yeah, honey, you be my motivation. Let me be your motivation. Bend over. What do I want to look like tonight? It's cold, so it's winter. I need to wear. Do I got any jeans in there for Jasmine? I don't think I have any jeans in there for Jasmine. I need to buy me some jeans. Now, Rona, I really should make me something one two to pop on. Shit. Hey, Jeb. I talked to my doctor today, y'all. I had questions. So I needed to know about the booster shot. Like, which one do I get? What if, what not to get? And he was telling me they had a booster for Moderna and Pfizer, and I could take either or. And if I took Moderna with the Pfizer vaccine shots, it won't, you won't get sick and it'll still work. So I was just asking him, what do I need to do? Because I think I'm about to go take the booster shot and stuff because, baby, it's just too much going on. You got the job at Amazon. Congratulations. We like to hear good news and stuff over here, Jim. We so happy for you. She feel fine? Okay. Baby, it's colder than a motherfucker. You hear me? Shit. But then it's like, I get out the car, I get to the club, and then I'm in the inside. I perform, get hot, sweaty, flustered. Then I go outside to get in my car. Once I'm inside, I'm fine because you inside already. But it's that outside. You getting it tomorrow? I'm gonna see if I can get mine sometime this week, at least tomorrow or Thursday. Just to be having because, baby, listen, whew, I ain't got time. Let me be your motivation. It's this move that I want to do. No, Rona, when I do my little sex tease number that I seen Tiana Taylor do, I said, bitch, I could do that. I mean, let's not play the game. And I'm going to do that in my number. But I'm going to need to stretch so I can do some other things. Because I got to sell sex and ooze. I help you get so much confidence. Well, good, baby. Shit. I'm glad. Keep the confidence, all the confidence you need, all of it. You need it all. Keep it all. Accept it all. But I always say that comes from being one with yourself. Understanding, knowing, accepting, loving, respecting yourself. Once you got that, baby, you can go anywhere. You can sit down with any motherfucking body and talk about anything because you have confidence in yourself, bitch. Whatever it is, I'm making through. So what's going on? So baby, keep it. I'm glad you got it, Jeff. Bend over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm waking up, Jeff. Because I was in the bed. Them covers is just all the way up to here on my ass. And I'm just out. What's Florida doing? I want to go back to Florida. I want to go to Miami, baby. Miami gave me what I needed. I would love to go to Miami again for 2 days. Hey, Jish. It's 7:24. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need to think of what the fuck am I going to put on or do I want to make something? What I want to wear, I don't want to wear because it's winter. And this outfit is a two-piece, see-through rhinestone outfit. And I don't want to wear that in zero below zero. That don't look cute. I don't give a fuck if I am going inside. And I have to do, I have to walk in the club. And I have something to cover me up to be in the club. But when I'm walking in, sometimes I want to be giving a ta because the people in the front may not come inside to see me after I revealed my judge. So I like to think about that as well. Oh Lord, there's so many decisions when it's time to turn into the masters because I got to figure out what the hell we're gonna look like. How do I feel? Hey, from DC, I really want to come to DC. Do I have a fur coat? I sure do. I made them too. I made a red one. I went and got some blue. I got some pretty blue, y'all. Let me show y'all this blue. Hold on. Make sure y'all don't see my ass and stuff. Bend over. And I got it in purple. I got it in blue. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all one motherfucking thing. Let me tell y'all one motherfucking thing. Let me tell y'all one motherfucking thing. So, um, blue is the favorite color of mine. So I went and got this fabric right here. I'm just gonna pull this across. I went and got this fabric today, and that's gonna be a nice little on thine ass. So I have this fabric, and you really can't see the color because it's not as bright, but it's like a royal blue, so you know it's popping. So then I went back downtown, and I got some of this to make my a blue coat to go with this. And I got some blue lining, some royal blue lining to go in the inside of my coat when I make it. So I'm gonna try to have this done um, by this week so I can wear this at one of the shows I have to do. Cause see, I'm going to Palm Springs, and Palm Springs is very mature, and um, true enough, they have young people there. Be a lot of young people there, but I know what it gives. So I have to do something to Wednesday, Thursday. That's bingo. That's not a problem. Friday, that's where I get to do like my hip hop and you know Cardi B's and Nicki Minaj's and all them type of people up in there if I want to. But when it comes to brunch, no Rona. When it comes to the brunches and the main stage, them numbers don't really go over well. I mean, they hot, they yeah, but you know that is pride, and some things are better off in a club setting instead of in like a big type of brunch. And I done them before a brunch, and they go over well. But I always noticed when I do certain Diana Ross's Pay the Bills, Tina Turner's, or do like an old disco dance song or something I'm dancing around where it's not so vulgar, they get more relaxed and appreciative of that. Because I know somebody going to be talking about pussy. Dick balls and all at one of the brunches anyway. So I'm like, okay, you know, I know how to make them, get into me. I know what works for my black ass when I'm out there. So I'm gonna do me something blue. Try to knock that out tomorrow. I really would probably come home and try to work on that tonight. But I know by tomorrow I will have that blue complete. Do a Donna Summer number. Um, it's funny you say do Donna Summer because Donna Summer came into my playlist of what to do for Thursday. Cause um I'm in this like eatery, like a restaurant part of this place, and it holds about 75 people. So it's just one room. And they have booths and stuff, and they have some tables. And I just host bingo, but in between, I come out, I do a number, and then right before the last set, I do another number. No change of clothes. I don't have to do all that extra flipping around, jumping around, doing all that type of stuff because it's really just a nice, pretty, intimate little spot. But if I got the space to do it if I needed to. So I was thinking of doing Last Dance for the last song, and because it's very uppity, get everybody happy. But I'm like, bitch, if I do Last Dance, I'm at least want to give a bitch a high kick. So I was thinking of what could I make myself that would allow me to do and give what I want to do and give, and then when I could do Last Dance, the bitch could change shoes and put on a little boot and still give off you know, an arm flagging situation. So I was thinking of that. So maybe that's a sign that I need to just make me. I'm thinking, bitch, I got something I could wear. I got a couple of things that I could wear now. Now that I think about it, because okay, I may do Last Dance for one of my last numbers, but for my last number at the thing. So then my first number would be this will be because everybody in there is either of age. You know what I mean? I haven't really had any bad problems as a queen. And somebody asked me this on YouTube. I never really had a bad problem. I can't remember as a queen, being a queen in this club scene. Um, Nothing like really, really serious where it got really bad or something like that. Me cussing somebody out, honey, that was every day. But I can't remember if I even had a serious, serious, serious situation at a club before. And so many different funny things happened, honey. One time I was at Rich's, and I don't think I was in drag. I believe I was out of drag. And I was walking down this little ramp, and I took 4 steps. One, two, three, four. Whoop! Pow! Back, ass, shoulder blades, and drink was all on the floor. And I think a couple of people fell right there. I don't know why it was so slippery right there, but we had pow! Tore my shit up. I was Delta was on here doing this part. So it was this guy. I told this story before. It was this guy who used to come to the club and walk around West Hollywood, Never and Beverly Hills and stuff. Just walk around that whole Melrose, all that, because all that is pretty much in the same area. He'll walk around all them blocks, and he would be dressed like Jesus. Look just like the man in the picture. We all know that man ain't Jesus, but that's they. He looked just like that man. The hair, the beard, the mustache, the beard, all that, the outfit, and he had his robe cut so perfectly until you really didn't even see his feet because it touched the ground so smoothly until when he walked, it almost looked like he really was walking on air, right? Baby, that man have always freaked me out. So one day we at the Dream Girls Review in West Hollywood at the Rage, and we outside. All of us in drag. We just outside hanging out before the show start. And I look over, this man is crossing the street. When I tell you I was in my high platform heels and I jumped over the banister thing, the metal gate with the little trees, I hopped over that bitch in them heels and I sprinted up in the dressing room. No, ma'am, I do not play with him. Fast forward to maybe 2, 3 weeks or months so down the line, we at the show. My turn. I my music come on. Taste of this. That's what I was doing. A taste of this. I came out. I looked and seen him standing right over there, and the stage was shaped like this. I did a polite all the way around U-turn and walked right back upstairs, and I started taking my stuff off. Baby, I'm not going out there. They said, what happened? I said, girl, that man out there. Sure did. I didn't get a dollar. I didn't give them people a chance to even, I didn't do nothing. I walked out and I looked and see him and I politely just kept going and walked right back off stage. Baby, close them curtains. I'm done. Sure did. Sure did. Punched it. Peace! Because my ass is up out of here. And then for the second round, I looked out there because I could be on the top and I could look down and see. I didn't see him out there. And I went out there and I looked again. I didn't see him, so I performed. But if I would have seen him, I would have not been out there. I do not. He passed away now, though. But I did not play with that man at all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I have never played with that man, bitch. I'm out of here. Something is not right with that. Why would you want to do that? And the first time I seen him, I was driving down the street and I looked over and I had to really get my life in order. Bitch, what am I looking at? And I'm looking like, bitch, am I tripping? And I'm looking at around me to see what anybody else see what I'm saying. And you just see everybody just looking like, that part. He finna make a coin. Yep. And everybody was shocked because he looked like the picture. It was just like, oh my gosh. And he just walking and shit like it's nothing. Just straightforward, like he can't turn his head. And it's weird. But he passed away though. Nice. Girl, how did they bury him? Did he go up there like the Lord or Jesus? What happened? Or did they put him in a suit? I forgot how they say he died, but he died though. I think he had a heart attack or something. Out of all the places to live, why did you choose Houston? Because I always wanted to live in Texas. And then when I moved out there, I had a job already set up and lined up for me. So it made it a little bit more easier knowing that I was moving somewhere that I had steady work while I was there. See how I made sure the finances and coins are still going to be on the flow and not, running around. Excuse me, I'm burping. Running around trying to figure it out. So it was like I was transferring my job from one hamburger Mary's to another hamburger Mary's, and it wasn't a problem. I was open and welcome with open arms. So it was like, okay, well, good. At least I know that I'm working, and I'm still gonna be doing what I do here. I'm good. So that made it a lot more easier for me to do that, to take that Houston idea, and then finding a place like that wasn't super high, was perfect, and everything. So everything was falling in play, um, according to the script. However, when they said heat and rain or heat and storm, no one said that comes together. And I didn't know it was together. I thought, okay, it's gonna be burning up, with the heat and all that and the humidity, all that. I could deal with that. But nobody said, oh, that happens together. They twins. Nobody told me that. And that was a shock to me in my system. Because when living in California, if we get something like that, we know it's about to be a shake. It's about to shake. And my body, and I'm thinking, bitch, it's gonna be an earthquake out here. These people don't know that. And I just can't get that. I can deal with that. So I just called the people who had the pod and told them to drop that bitch right back off. And I'm at this bitch. And I called my mama. Girl, it's storming outside. The water is on the concrete of the sidewalk, and it is 112. She said, you better get the hell up out of there. You ain't got to tell me twice. I'm repacking this shit up as we speak. Yeah, but see, you're used to it, and you have to be born and raised and or brought up in that situation for it to be like nothing to you. And I get it. I really do get it. Because I didn't grow up in that situation, so it's like I felt a bad one before, a couple of bad ones before. Like it's just a boom, 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 boom. It's like, oh shit, and you could just hear it. I had, it was many years ago, but shit, I haven't really, nothing major ever happened. It's just the motherfucker was moving. My ex boyfriend was in the military, the army. No, I'm sorry, the Marines. And when we was together and we had an earthquake. And when I tell you he went into like sergeant, he went into sergeant mode. He was calling me all these names that they call different, the different men in different ranks. He had called me something, staff sergeant something. And I looked, honey, talking about cover, and I'm just like, oh shit. I said, no, you did not go military mood on me. They put me in the military. But he was so used to being military until it came out. And I was on it though, because honey, I was already covered. I was underneath the desk. Wasn't nothing around us anyway to fall down, but I was underneath that desk. Honey, please, this is a good ass desk. This bitch took 3 people to carry up here. This bitch is strong. She gonna hold that wood. Yep. He come over there. You okay? You okay? Kissing me and shit. What you kissing me for? I said I was okay. Let me see. Baby, honey, I am fine. Shit, I've been underneath the desk. You was the one in the doorway. Said, oh, look at him making sure I'm okay. Said, I am okay. My nerves is rattled, but I'm good. And that during that time, shit, we didn't have liquor in the house because he wasn't a drinker. I wasn't a drinker. Um, I didn't smoke weed or nothing. I went to Taco Bell. To go, I need to, baby, listen. Let's go to Taco Bell and give me something to eat because my nerves are bad. He probably got mad that night too because he probably thought he was going to get some. And honey, please, I chewed and rolled over and went to sleep. I'm a Libra. I just turned 45 October 16th. I'm a Libra. Yep. Single as a motherfucker. Staying that way. Um, yeah. Other than that, ain't too much going on. I would love to come to Brazil. You about to roll up, roll up. Cause after I'm done with this, I'm about to get into my gym. I kind of want to do Tony Braxton tonight. But what I want to do, they ain't gonna really know the song. It's "Spending My Time with You" by Tony Braxton on the first CD. There's nothing that I'd rather do. Never had a lover like you. Makes me feel the way you do. I love that song. She said, "Whoa, Mondays too. Won't that be cool? I'm spending." No, she said, I'm falling in love with you. So I'll be spending all my time, baby. There's nothing that I'd rather do. That's Tony Braxton. She came out the gate tearing that ass up. She came out the gate tearing their asses up with that first CD. Thank you, Jill. I've been really getting back into my shit. I've been drinking a lot of water. Um, and I've been doing my little gummies again, the little skin gummies. I've been really trying to get my life in order. So I appreciate it. Shit, I'm doing something right. You know, one minute I be on it, then I just don't be on it like I supposed to and shit. But I always wash my face. Let's not get it twisted. But like my gummy bears and putting my witch hazel on my face, I don't do it all the time. Shit. I put some bump stopper and I'll be punching it. But right here, I have a hair right here, and I looked in the mirror before I got on here, and I'm gonna pluck that bitch out. But I tell people when they shave, use some antibacterial soap and just scrub underneath there. Really get in there, scrub that. Put some alcohol on there. Damn the burning. The burning is killing the germs. Cause we black. You know, a lot of black people get. You know, a lot of black guys, the black queens. Well, the black guys get a lot of hair bumps because our hair curls up. And you know, other people get bumps too. No lie. But we get it a lot because of our hair. The texture of our hair and our hair curls up. And when it curls up and it goes underneath that little thin layer of skin, and you get all that, and you do this, and the light hit, that give off Nestle Crunch, the back of the Nestle Crunch bar. So, um, I try to tell the queens a lot when you shave, if you had that problem, you got to do a couple of things, and you have to plug those out. I can't express that enough. You buying your first car, but you don't know you should get one to get you from point A to point B or a new one. Baby, listen. If you getting a new car, you might as well go and get you a brand new car where you ain't got to be worried about having all these goddamn car problems. Because you get a car that's going to get you to A to B, you may have to put more work into it and before it can get you to A. And you trying to get to B. And that bitch ain't even moving off A yet. But if you could go to, I would say if you could go like to CarMax or somewhere like there, uh, somewhere over there, and get you a good, it could be a good used car. They should all. I got my car from over there, but you go somewhere like that and get you a brand new car or used car from a place like that, where that warranty is there. So when they got to take your shit, they give you a car so you can still get around. But I wouldn't. I mean, you gonna get a car. I would definitely just go get you a brand new car because you don't want to have car problems off the back, where you got to come out of pocket for. I love you too, Jill, but Jill got to go get them brand new car. And since I have my car, I don't even think. I don't even think I put in. I had my car since 2016. And from then to now, I don't think I have even, and I'm not even talking about oil changes because that's common. But as far as getting stuff fixed and all this and all that, or something, I haven't even put $2,000 into my car yet on like getting stuff fixed for my car. And I got a Honda Accord. I got a Honda Accord. It's a 2013, right? So in 2016, when I went to go get me a brand new car, well, give me a car, they had that car. And I said, I would love a Honda or something. They said, well, we have a 13 and it only has 60,000 miles on it. Wait, what? They said, yeah, we have a car here, brand new, just got in. They said it only has 60,000 miles on it. 60,000 miles in 3 years. So this car wasn't even driven, huh? They said, no. Let me see it. Take it. They wanted me to get them. They said, see the cars on the lot? I said, yes. The guy said, you could take your pick of any car you want and you could drive off. They ran that credit. Baby, that man jumped up so quick. Took me back over to the lady that was helping me because he was doing something for her while she had to finish up another client. He was like, oh, yeah, this one right here. She was like, oh, okay. She said, well, go ahead and just show him. He said, okay. She said, I'll be out there. We opened up the door. He said, you see these cars on the lot? I said, yeah. He said, you could take any one of these cars you want. Hell, you could take two if you wanted to. I said, uh-oh. I said, well, no, this is what I really want. This is what I really need. And I got me a Honda Accord. And that bitch has been nice ever since then. But you have to get something, baby, that's reliable off the bat. You're 21, you're going to get a car. You might as well just go and get something that's reliable. And let me tell you what you do. You always put your car note and your insurance to your car. You always let that do an automatic withdrawal out of your account. You do that because, for one, it's going to keep your credit good because you set it up to where it comes out a day before or even a day of, but a day before, 2 days before, just to make sure they get their coins on time. That keep your credit good. And with your insurance, you ain't never got to worry about paying it because they getting that automatically. And like with your car note, that's automatically coming out, so you don't even see that money anyway. You just know every month around this time, your account gonna go do something because that money is taken out. You don't ever have to worry about it. You do not have. Them are two things that you need to make sure, other than your rent, that you take care of. Is that car note, that insurance. Now rent can't come out automatically, but them two bills right there, them hoes need to come immediately out. Y'all take that automatically. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to see it, but y'all take this shit out automatically. I'm sorry. I hope you all right. Somebody said they brother told her they Honda Accord. My brother would have been getting me a new one. Now you be taking the bus? Oh no, not you, girl. No, Victoria. But girl, don't ever let him use your car. That's why people say, can I borrow your car? No. Baby, you can't borrow my car to go nowhere. That was a funny question you asked. Yes, keep that credit A1. You gotta make sure that credit is hot. I'm gonna have fun tonight, y'all. Y'all really making me feel good tonight. I appreciate y'all. Because, honey, listen, I wasn't even in the mood to do shit. I really was gonna say, bitch, I ain't gonna make it. Because them burritos had me like, bitch, you gonna lay in this fucking bed. And I did a hard burp. One of those two off of water. Shit, so now I gotta see how I wanna look. I love you too. I gotta see how, what I wanna look like. You know, what I wanna put on. It's cold as a motherfucker, no shade. I may throw on one of my old faithful little cat suits. How do you start getting good credit? You pay your bills on time. Now, if you need to get some credit, you have to go like to one of those renter rent to own center places because you have to start building credit, and that's how you can start building credit because you're on a plan, a payment plan, and then you file for one of those prepaid, not a prepaid. It's called I don't know if it's a prepaid. I don't think it's prepaid, but it's one of them credit cards where you get like a small little loan, but you have to, like 250, and you buy stuff, but you make sure you let it pay it on time to build your credit. And another thing you do that I learned and found out is when you have a bill, like say for instance your car note, your car note is every month at the same time. But if you break that payment in half and pay it every 2 weeks, it boosts your motherfucking credit. Get the fuck out of here. It will boost your credit. And you could do that on different credit cards and different bills like that. That things can affect your credit because they getting a payment twice. They're not worried about the amount, it's what's coming in. As long as you hit the trigger amount that's supposed to be taken care of, you'll be fine. But it's always going to show that you did two payments. But you always hit that amount, and that would get your credit up. I said, bitch, shut the fuck up. I'd rather pay this shit in two parts than paying the shit all at once, because sometimes that big lump, I don't want that lump out my goddamn account. Shit. So if I could break it up, bye bye, I do that instead of them just whooping and mollywopping my account like that. But you could do that too to get your credit up. And what you do is like when you get one of them credit cards, you just put your bills on that. Every month you pay your water bill, your gas bill, your cable bill, your phone bill, because you got to pay that shit anyway. Then you just pay that shit off, before the next month comes, so you can use it again to pay your next water bill, your cable bill, your phone bill, whatever bill. And that's what you pay that little stuff off with your credit card. You pay that shit off like that, and that start building your credit up. That's how you build your credit up. I be trying to tell my cousins, my little cousins, and them. I be trying to tell them everything. You do this, do that, because this gonna help you get this. I'm like, you gonna need this in life. Damn it, I'm trying to tell y'all the way of life. Shit, I already lived it. I'm trying to tell y'all. That's what I be trying to do. I try to tell people, at least the ones that's younger than me, that I tell you what life is about, what we all have to go through at one point. We all got to go through the credit. We all gonna have to get a car. We all gonna have to move somewhere. I tell you them stories and them life, that life stuff, because you gonna go through that. So if I could tell you how it's gonna be and what the best way to get over it and make it work for you, and you can really be happy, happy, happy with shit, I give that out because when I was younger, I listened to them old people. I sat my nosy ass right there. I spent them damn records and shit, and I sung them songs, and I was listening to everything they was saying. Bitch, y'all already lived this life. Everything y'all telling me, I could use all this shit to the advantage of my life, and I have. It made me smart and wise on things I didn't never know. Things I'm not gonna learn in school. I learned in the living room. Uh-oh. So her tongue is dark because she's always sucking dick. Oh, that's what my mama told me about her. One of her friends, Narona. I said, Mama, why is her mouth always dark? And it's like always blue or purple. It's just dark. My mama looked at me and said, because she's always sucking dick. Uh-oh. And I remember I just fell completely out and I was just laughing. So when my brother came home, I was like, come here, come here, come here. Telling him to get his ass in that room, honey. Let me tell you what Mama said. I asked her why her mouth always dark. Mama said because she's always sucking dick. Sure did. And I remember I seen my brother and her walking walking down the street. And I was looking at him and I was like, she sucked your dick. He was like, no, shut up. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Y'all was together. And she used to say, come here, give me a kiss. I don't like kisses. Not from your mouth is always wet and shit, and your mouth is dark. And then my mama said, you suck a dick too, girl. No, I want to kiss you. Mm-mm. I was like, I don't like kisses. I give you a hug, but I don't like kisses. I was very honest when I was a kid. You know, I really tell people how I felt, always have. 'Cause I don't want no kiss. I don't like kisses. I don't like nobody kissing me. I don't like nobody touching me in my face, grabbing my cheeks. They was real fat and they so grab. Put your hands on my face. No, I didn't get a haircut, yeah. I'm still baby throwing it. I'm really trying to pray on it. It's just really scary to go to a barber. Um, I do want to go home to San Diego and have my little cousin cut my hair. And I was thinking I was gonna drive down there tomorrow and have him cut my hair. I'm just so scared to go to a new barber because I don't want to have no razor bumps or shaving bumps, and I just can't deal. I love you too. Well, I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I was able to help you release and get your judge some type of way. Della Reese hated Mahalia Jackson. Did she? Baby, they all was doing it back in them days. They was cutting up. Why did she email you? Oh, I'm about to get that tea. I want to get her book. I want to hear her tell her story like Jennifer Lewis told hers. Her book is so good. That confidence you always give grew on me. Oh, thank you. But I'm glad. I'm glad. Shit. That's what it's here for. You got to. She said, suck my cockiness, lick my persuasion. Is that what she said? What she say? I want you to be my sex slave. Anything that I desire. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I need to learn that. I ain't never really learned that song. I just like it though. I love it, but I ain't never like learned it to try to really get into it and do it. I want to fuck that up because that's in my little t-shirt and my panties mix. That's in my little t-shirt and panty mix. And Rocket. You from San Diego? I love San Diego. I'm from San Diego too. I'm Dago 1000%. I love San Diego. I mean, it's beautiful. I just can't live in San Diego no more. I said I need to try it out because I haven't like stayed 2 days in San Diego in a long time, like back to back. So I said I want to try to stay down there for 2 days, and I want to, go through the day, see what I would do in the daytime. Which I already know what I do in the daytime. I probably be over my auntie house with my cousins smoking weed, and we be going to all the damn shopping centers and well, all that shit. And then I go back to the house and watch TV, what I do at home. And then I haven't been to the clubs and shit. I haven't hit up spot after spot after spot. I haven't done that in a minute. And I said I just want to do it and have some fun. And I said I would do one night, as myself. And then the other night I'd be Jasmine. So I could, have fun on two sides and see, what it's like. But I keep saying, I'm going to go to San Diego and do that and get into a relationship. Because them the only relationships I ever had was in San Diego. So, but ain't nobody looking. Oh, thank you, boo. That means a lot. Somebody loves you, baby. Woo, whoa. I said one day I was gonna go in there and I was gonna fuck them up with some patty. Cause we gotta do 80s and 90s. And I was gonna do my new attitude into If You Ask Me to mix and tear their ass completely up. Bitch, watch this. Y'all wasn't expecting this neither, huh? When I did Tina Turner that night, that made me feel like a rock star. Sure did. Kiss my ass, Cletus, because I felt like a rock star. They was, hoo. Oh, shit. Sure did. They be making me feel real good when I go out there and get them some Proud Mary. I ain't doing it tonight, though. Because I don't even feel like doing all that, honey. They had enjoyed that, though. They did. So who knows? I'll do something fun. Do I ever do Rough Riders back in the day, like even stuff? No. Rough Riders, oh, the clothes and stuff? No. I didn't never wear that type of stuff. Shit, back in the 90s, I was going to Miller's Outpost. I was going to Mervin's, Gap, Old Navy. Shit, what else is out back then? Hell, the swap meet. I was one of them stores. I didn't wear I didn't wear FUBU or nothing. I remember though, a friend of mine back in the day used to always get clothes and wear them and take them back. And for some reason, this bitch had on these Versace pants that was like $300 and $400. And he wanted to start some shit and got his ass drugged and beat the fuck up and couldn't even take the pants back. Phone got turned off and everything. Bitch, I just told your ass, do not get out this car acting a fool. This is not the time to be acting a fool. We look too fucking cute. All these boys over here, or men or whatever, because we was high school. You know, bitch, it's popping. Don't go out here. You know what this bitch do? Wanna park the car where he shouldn't have parked it in the first place, to be honest. No, Rona. Want to get out the car, go walking down the street because he feeling cute and festive and get his ass drugged and beat up and down the street. And they was like, y'all ain't going to help your friend? We was like, they do this all the time. I looked at that man and said, honey, I just told this bitch don't come out here acting crazy. And you know what's going to happen? They still going to have sex. So what the hell we about to jump in for? That's acting fool. Got his ass drugged up and down the street and couldn't even take the pants back. Phone got turned off. That was another reason why I said, I need my own car. I had just said, don't get your ass out this car acting crazy. And got beat up in front of all the people. But you got out the car like Miss Billy Badass and then got your ass tapped up. And we had just. Ooh, I'm so unbothered. Sure did. Could take them pants back. Phone got turned off. That bitch asking to borrow money. Baby, ain't nobody got no money. Honey, And was plucked because his mama was like, why is your phone off? Didn't even know he was going to the store getting clothes and taking back. Well, I went to his house one day and the closet was open. And I'm like, this your room? He like, yeah. I'm like you live here. He was like, yeah, this is the place I live. He's like, this is me and my mama house. I'm like, for real? And I'm looking like, bitch, where are your clothes at? He was like, oh, girl, I be wearing that stuff and taking it back like 2 days later. You could do that? He's, bitch, you didn't know? I ain't never did that. Bitch, I'm scared. So I'm thinking this hoe got clothes and shit. This bitch didn't have shit in the closet. Oh, bitch, you wearing this shit and you, oh, bitch. I was floored to know people could do that. I have never heard that in the days of my life. To go to the store and did I watch them get beat up? Yeah, I watched them get beat up. No, Rona, sure did. I watched him get his ass beat the fuck up. We all did. We just sat there. Because it wasn't the first time they have done it. It wasn't the second, third, or fourth. And I had just said, and we all had just said, and all had agreed, bitch, do not get out this car acting a fool. Bitch, you look too cute. We look too fucking good, bitch. We just got here. Bitch, do not get out this car acting a fool. This bitch got out the car and went over there and I just said that we just sat there and watched. That guy said, you ain't gonna help your friend? I said, baby, they do this all the time. I'm not getting involved in that. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That ass is off the floor. Cause he had Molly walked them that quick, and them pants was fucked up. Bitch, you can't take those back, Jill. That was more hurtful than anything because he knew if he couldn't take that back, his phone was gonna get turned off, and he needed his phone. That bitch is trying to borrow money, baby. Bitch, we didn't even get to the front door. We didn't even get to the house. I still to this day do not know what color of the house that we were supposed to be going to. I never seen the front yard. I don't even know what the house looked like. All I remember is the bitch parked and we got out the car. And he was like, I'm gonna park my car here. We was thinking, bitch, we don't know if you can park here. But if it's people already outside, so we were like, fuck it, okay, well we'll be right here by the car. Don't go out here acting them fool. This bitch get out the car, go down there, get beat up and drug up the street. Come on, y'all, let's go. I ain't never rode with that bitch again. That was my very last time getting in the car with that bitch anywhere. No, ma'am. I don't want to go. That was the first and the last. I never got in the car with that person again. No, baby. We can't even go to the corner market to get nothing. Because, bitch, you for some reason don't like to listen. Your ex dropping after 3 years of relationship. After years. How many years of a relationship? Because his family does not accept you when they found out you were trans. You know what? He ain't the one for you. So just, find the good in it. You had a good time with him, it was nice and dandy. But overall, you don't deserve him. Because he don't deserve you because he would have stayed with you regardless of the fact what his family thought. So fuck him and move on. Shit. You'll be alright. Shit. Trust me. You found one, you'll find another one. You'll find somebody who loves you for you and want nobody to be able to tell them shit about you. But he just ain't the one for you. You been with somebody before y'all broke up, you made it, you gonna make it again. How do you get a man? Baby, I don't know. Shit, I don't even know how to get myself a man. At least the one that I want. I don't know. You have to go out, be seen. Look the part. You know? You have to go places. I don't know how you get a man. Some people get lucky on them apps and find them in a relationship. I just don't want to be on the apps because that shit dangerous to me. People get their ass kicked. I ain't trying to get my ass kicked. I'm trying to bust a nut, Jill. I'm good, just hanging out, ready to get this shit going because it's cold. Shit. Ooh. Ooh. Bitch is cold. Uh, that tastes like chocolate milk. So you know that ain't nothing but sugar. Hey, baby. I need to think what the hell I want to look like going into the club. I kind of have a vision of what I want to give because it's one, two, three. But I'm also thinking about the changing formation of the number. Do I want to change clothes for my number or do I want to keep the same thing on? How do I feel? Because what I can do is be stanky. Uh-oh! No, I should not be getting ready to be at the club at 11:30. Cause baby, getting there 10:30. I bust in there by 11:30. Jump fine. I got this. Let me do my job. You do your job. See, you know how I tell people. Your job and my job is two different jobs. You have to worry about yours. I have to worry about mine. I got this. Let me handle this. Let me handle this. Let me steer this wheel over here, okay? Thank you. I got this. Promise you I do. I got it. I do. I got it. I promise you I do. I got it. Let me fuck this train, boo boo. Let me this. What am I performing tonight? I have no idea. Um, I'm still trying to get my brain wrapped around what am I performing, what am I wearing. I have all that in my mind. What the hell am I doing? So I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. So I'm going to play around in the closet and see if I can find something that I can perform something in without me having to change my stuff, or do I want to change? Do I want to do a little extra? Do I want to be MC Hammer? Do I want to glue something right here and put on my MC Hammer suit and do MC Hammer again? And say two tears in the bucket, motherfucker. See, I run this. I got this job, Tony. I told you. Let me fuck over here, whore. So that's what I'm trying to think now. But y'all really had got me, ready to get my jib because, like I said, them burritos have given me the itis. And I was so like underneath them motherfucking blankets, I was cuddled. It felt like someone was loving me. I was snuggled up to here, just, oh gosh, I was out. Then I had to roll over, yeah. And I said, let me get up. But now that I'm up, I'm up. Um, yes, so y'all be good tonight. And I am about to go try to get my life in order because it is almost 8:30. And I said by 8:30, I should have my shit together. But I need to go to my car and grab one more bag up out of there. Um, and because that has my makeup in there. So either I will be in drag or I will have a little glue piece on my head to be MC Hammer. Walk in the club like who gives a fuck. Duck down in the DJ booth. Put on my little shit. Glue that right there. Bust out the top. MC Hammer. But I do feel festive when I'm up there with the girls and we all sitting up there in VIP and shit because people be looking at us and stuff. So I'm like, uh-oh. They checking us out, bitch. So I like that part about it. So y'all have a wonderful night. And YouTube, y'all not gonna see any videos or nothing unless y'all go on to Instagram and see whatever get posted over there with me and Mayhem and whoever else is working tonight because I have no idea because I got called into work because I was off tonight. But I love y'all and be looking out for the postings of this blue. I'm going to definitely make me something out of this tomorrow morning because I can't wait to play with that. Because that's going to give me what I need. But I love you, I love you, I love you, and I will see y'all later. Bye.